So, hello again. What we are going to be trying to do tonight is a quick Soviet victory. Since last week we played as the Americans, and it took us 8 out of the 10 turns of the game to get the job done. Tonight we're going to be going for the opposite. We want a Soviet win, and we'd like to get it quite quickly. So let us begin here. Turn 1. For a headline, I need to pick an event that's going to really set the stage. Really make a mark right off the bat. Janina Bean says, "I missed the damn rules again." That's okay. I'll happily narrate as we go along, and anything that you miss, I'll quite happily re-explain as we go here. And feel free to make more highlight reels for me. Those were fun from last time. Some of them actually did feel like highlight reels. A couple of them were a little obscure. I might sponsor the Olympics, try and get some points right off the bat. If they boycott, it will protect their investment in Italy, but I'll get a free 4 points to play with as I choose. That's fine, but not great. You know what? We're going to risk it. Let's host the Olympics. See what happens. Oh, Eastern European unrest. Who could have seen that coming? So, Eastern Europe is feisty, but they're particularly feisty early. So let's see what they get rid of. Knocking down Germany, and taking me out of both Yugoslavia and Finland. Yikes. Now they'll have to decide whether they are going to participate in the Olympics or boycott them. They sent their athletes, and home field advantage really came in. So, we both rolled the same, but the hosting country gets a modifier, +2, and in that case, that's the Soviets. So the Moscow Games were a smashing success. The Soviets are demonstrating their immense physical prowess, and we got 2 points right off the bat, only 18. Well, since the DEFCON is high, I want to make a play for Italy. Oh my gosh, and it's so good. So successful. Massive coup. Operation Glaudio has been kicked out of Italy and a pro-Soviet government installed. And that's huge because Italy is a battleground country, and I'm on my way to getting dominance in Europe, though maybe I should focus on the 2 regions of the board where I actually do have scoring cards. That might be important. I can't let them have dominance in the Middle East. And I think we're just going to continue to coup. Let's just destabilize the world as much as possible early. And another very successful coup has lined up a pro-Soviet government in Iran. I think, though, I need to do this, just for good measure. Get that back. There we go. 11, 2, 3, and this will get me 4, 5. Alright. And now, Asia's looking so much better. But I have soured my relations with the Chinese in the process, and it looks like in the future they will be shopping around for new allies, aka the Americans. Let's go ahead and score some quick points. Boom! Lock down Asia. That's beautiful. I highly doubt he's holding the Euro scoring card. He hasn't done anything up there. Oh my gosh, again! Only this time I'm happy it happened. So that's twice in 2 streams that the Korean War has gone off and the North Koreans won. You know why? Here's the historical connection. I'm no longer boycotting the UN out of solidarity with China, which was really the only thing standing between the Korean War unfolding the way it does and a very different looking history in Asia. But because China had soured on me, I go back to the UN, and as I'm there, I say, "Niet! No international army to help Korea." And so because I win the war, I get 2 extra victory points. It is turn 1. And I am already halfway to 20. This might be over before 8. This is, this is a good start. We're just going to resecure Iran here. The perceived wisdom was 20 million. But a number of... Oh my gosh, he was holding European scoring. My mind is utterly blown. Okay, so that's 12. And yes, I must now score the Middle East, but you know what? I'll take an even wash considering this lead I just built up. The lead that I just built in turn 1. Oh my gosh. What was I even talking about? The Soviet Union. This one's renewable. We'll let the socialist governments of Western Europe, having just now... Oh, if the UK is US controlled, well, let's just go ahead and take that. Get rid of one of those. And you know what, for good measure, this is a battleground country. Let's take that away. And that no longer goes off because the UK is no longer US friendly. I almost feel bad for the AI at this point. This is just horrible. Let us see if we can't secure a bit more of our investment here, because really we just need the Middle East and Asia to score again, and this is just all over. I mean, that's worth 6, that's worth 3. And that's all she writes. Alright, America, blow me away. Really impress me here. What are you going to do? It just goes from bad to worse. So the Suez Crisis. When Nasser seizes control of the highly lucrative but foreign-controlled Suez Canal, Israel, France, and the UK respond with troops, and the US basically tells them to back off, and it really slaps them on the wrist, and as a result you end up with this being a pro-Soviet card. Alright, I get to remove a total of 4 US influence from France, the UK, and Israel, but no more than 2 per country, so 1, 2, 3, and that's actually where it has to stop. So the UK is practically unaligned at this point. They're not even vaguely pro-US at this point in time. The UK is doing their own thing. Alright, here we are. I can't do CIA created because that will cost me the game. Defectors will cost me a point, but there might not be a way around that. I mean, it's just 1 point. Good news is, I still have 3 card plays to do. I feel like I want to get Sputnik up there. It's ready. It's noisy. It's going to circle the Earth. Oh, and it's such a big success! Sputnik is up, and it's just beeping, beeping, beeping its way around the globe. What's it actually doing? Only the Soviets know. Alright. I was very fortunate to be able to provide Steam keys for this for my class this year. It was a real nice touch of generosity. Oh my gosh, it failed! The Americans could not get their satellite into orbit. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. They're working on it. They will get there. They're just not there yet. It's very difficult to get students to do the readings. Period. Never mind to do them more than once. And what I was very keen to do I want to end with this? This could potentially yank a Soviet event out of their hand. But it could also deliver West Germany to me. I'm going to go for it. I am closing the border to Berlin, and if the Americans want to resupply their half of Berlin, they're going to have to do it by air, because no more trains and trucks. They couldn't! They couldn't! The Americans gave up on Berlin. Which means the people of the FRG, West Germany, are pissed. And they have lost all American influence. I said I wanted to win by turn 4. I'm going to win on turn 3. This is just... Oh my gosh. He has to end with one of my events. I'm going to mute the mic because I'm going to snort. Oh my god, this is an absolute nightmare. I mean, it's perfect for me. There's nothing that is going wrong here. Like, every single possible way that this could work for me has worked. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the viewers still only think I have a 50-50 shot of winning. You're all cold-blooded. Okay. So the U.S., in a desperate attempt to win back some allies, is dumping money into Europe. However, they don't have a single country on their side. And I just want to repeat that out loud because it sort of makes my head spin. The Americans don't have a single country in Europe on their side. Oh my gosh. Let's see what the US is up to. Oh, a Red Scare Purge, placing influence. Really committing himself to Asia has actually turned it around. I wouldn't be surprised if he was going to try and score Asia. However, he failed to do the thing that mattered, and that was to block the Middle East. And with that, on turn 3, the Soviet Union has successfully defeated the capitalist ideology of Team America. The game ended by victory point track. If you're going to win as the Soviets, it's got to be early. Now, that was fast for me. Holy cow. But that's the balance. When I played as the Americans, it took me 8 turns. When I play as the Soviets, it takes me 3. I love asymmetrical games. Thank you all for coming here and enjoying this stream with me, and I hope that you are all being safe where you are and that you have a good night.